Do your job.
Marcos Villegas for FightHubTV.com, standing here with the newly appointed VP Business Development, Chuck Liddell. Now, Chuck, that must sound a little weird to you coming from Chuck Liddell, former UFC light heavyweight champion, to Chuck Liddell, now VP of Business Development.
Yeah, it sounds a little different, but you know, I love my job, so I'm not complaining.
So what is it, I guess, what's been the most difficult part transitioning from being a professional fighter to now being in the corporate world?
Well, the hardest part about it was giving up fighting, you know, and that's a big thing for a guy. You know, you've been training your whole life doing one thing, you know, or getting ready for something. Even from high school on, you're getting ready for a wrestling match or football games or whatever. You always had something coming up, you know, and now all of a sudden there's really nothing coming up, you know. So that was the toughest part of the transition. But moving into the job is, I mean, I got the best job in the world. You know, I get to go out and promote the sport I love and the brand that's been so great to me over the years. I mean, how do you beat that?
Let's talk about the actual job. Now, I've always just been curious. When you were appointed this decision, I was wondering, like, I wonder what are, like, Chuck's, like, basic, like, job responsibilities day in, day out. Like, take me through a day at the office with Chuck Liddell over there in Las Vegas at the Zuffa offices.
Well, I'm not there a whole lot, but I work a lot. They have me doing I'm a spokesperson for a lot of different initiatives and special projects. So I work a lot of special projects for them. So it all depends on what's going on, but it allows me to, it also allows, Dana allows me the freedom to work on my own projects and do my own things too on the side. So it's been a wonderful job for me. I can't complain.
I would imagine that you don't go into the office with a shirt and tie, right?
No, I haven't been in the office with a shirt and tie yet. But well, obviously, if there was some kind of event where I needed to be dressed that way, I would be there in my suit and tie. But hopefully, we don't have to do that too often.
Coming in, what's, I guess, the corporate world, very prim and proper, even though, it's a fight business and it's a little bit different. But touching off on that, what are some, like, nuances that you've noticed in the corporate world that just completely, like, have thrown you off?
Not much. None of it's thrown me off. I mean, I've been around meetings and business meetings and stuff for a long time now in the sport, so that I know how to adjust to different situations. If I go, if I'm going in a boardroom, I know how to act. I know how to act when I go in a thing. So now I do a little more of that than I did in the past. So
now you just mentioned to me right now that you've gone back into a little bit of training schedule. Now tell me about that. Touch on that for a bit.
I just trying to get back into training shape. I like being able to be in shape to spar with my buddies and work with them on stuff. So got in there. First day going back, we went out there working with Jay Glazer, actually, with some of the pro football players, and they were working. He decides to have them rotating in on me. But I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm tired. But it was fun. It was it was good, and I love being back in the gym. So.
How sore must have you felt the day after? I would imagine, that you've had I don't know if you have, but you might have had like a long time not working out, right?
I never go a long time not working out, but I hadn't been doing any wrestling or striking for a while. It's been a while since I hit the bags or done any. Just that rotation, when you're going, even that, it's a full body workout. MMA is a full body workout, so you get a little bit sore after doing it.
Now, I just want to say, when you come out with videos, they're funny videos, and you came out with that viral video where you were working out in the nude, and then you came out with the video that A Day in the Life of Chuck, the business video hyping up the George St. Pierre Jake Shields fight, which is a card that you put together. So I want to touch on that. When you're putting together a card, when they gave you that responsibility, what were some of the things that you kept in mind for making that card fan friendly?
Well, as far as making cards fan-friendly, fan-friendly is putting the guys together that are considered the best in the world, having them fight each other. So you got the top guys in. I think styles make difference. If you can, you get guys, certain styles match up with each other well and make for great fights. So it just depends.
If you could put together your dream, I guess, card, who would be on that dream card? Who would you put together? Because now, with the merger, you have over 300 fighters you could pick and choose from.
We'll see what we do. We got some shows coming up, but we'll see how we put them together.
One last thing, you're back in training. I know you're retired and you're happy with that decision, but if, just hypothetically thinking, if you could come back, just, what the hell, I'll come back and I'll fight this guy. Who would that guy be to just come back and just fight?
If I was going to come back and just fight, it'd be for the title. So whoever's got the title at the time, that's who I want.
Well, right now it's Jon Jones. What's your opinion on it, man? It seems that he's unbeatable right now.
He's a very tough guy. I mean, I don't think anyone's ever unbeatable in MMA, but he is very tough, and he keeps training hard. He keeps working. He's got a chance at, making a good run at this. So he's a great kid, and he does a great job.
Chuck, certainly it's been a very good interview with you. Once again, I thank you. I know last time you'd try to set me up on a date with somebody, but it didn't work out. She's not here, but Chuck, one last thing you want to leave off to anybody, if you want to send out any message to your fans, which you have legions of, now's your time.
Well, hey, just thanks for watching. Keep up with me. I do my own Twitter, so stay on there. It's just @Chuck Liddell. It's simple.